Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Teen Life Summer Programs live virtual event. While people are filtering in, I am going to introduce myself, go over a couple of housekeeping things, and then we're going to get started. So, my name is Reagan Bierman. I'm going to be your host tonight, and I'm really looking forward to being here with you. And I thank you for spending part of your evening with us. So, tonight's event, it's proudly brought to you by Teen Life. And if you're new to Teen Life, we are the premier resource trying to connect teens, parents, educators with outstanding enrichment opportunities and programs. Those include summer experiences, gap year programs, college prep, volunteer opportunities, and so much more. Truly, our mission is to help every family feel confident in finding their best fit program among so many inspiring options. You can check all of those programs out at teenlife.com. So, we are in the second hour of our summer programs live event. And in this hour, we're going to hear from 6 incredible organizations that are offering summer experiences that encourage creativity, leadership, academic growth, hands on learning, and much, much more. Each presenter is going to share a brief overview of their program, giving you a small glimpse into what makes their opportunity so unique. For those of you that are joining us and watching this live with us, thanks for being here. I'm really glad that you're here with us. We have our presenters with us here as well. And this is the opportunity. This is your chance to ask those questions, real specific questions about a particular program or just a general overview, a general question that you might have. Tonight is the night. Our presenters are here. Click on that Q&A feature at the bottom of your screen, type in your question, and then you can get the answers. For my presenters that are here, not just one organization can answer the questions. So if you see that a question has been answered, you can still click on that and add additional responses. So they will be open, they will be open, answered, and then there's one other tab, but just keep an eye on that. I meant to mention that to our presenters earlier. Guys, we want this to be interactive. We want this to be an opportunity for you to get inspired and to learn about some amazing opportunities. I'm also going to post a reader response form in the chat, and that is going to be imperative if you want to get connected with any of the organizations after tonight's event. Take a moment, fill it out. It has all of the organizations that are participating in all 3 1 hour sessions that we have going on tonight. So you'll see a long list there, and it's just a great way to connect with the organizations. And we are going to go ahead and get started. So without further ado, we're going to start tonight with St. John's College Summer Academy. And with us, we have Caduce. Hi, Caduce. How are you?
How's it going?
Good. I'm doing great. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit.
Cool. Sounds good. So, hey everyone, my name is Kadus Kabeda, and I'm the director of the Summer Academy program for St. John's College, Annapolis. So we have 2 campuses, Annapolis, Santa Fe. I'm the director for the Annapolis program. My colleague, my counterpart over at our Santa Fe campus, Audrey Brazil, is going to be saying a little bit about our Summer Academy program for both campuses. I'm going to be over here in the back end. So if you have any questions at all, I am more than happy to answer. So please shoot.
Hello, everyone. My name is Audrey Brazil. I'm the Director of Summer Academy in Santa Fe, New Mexico for St. John's College. I'm joined today by my colleague Kadus Kabede in Annapolis, Maryland. We have 2 campuses, and we're here to talk about Summer Academy. Summer Academy sessions are offerings that are pretty unique to each campus, but also very shared in terms of their curriculum and the way that the classes are designed. And so we follow a great books curriculum at St. John's College. We are a small liberal arts college and we only have about 500 students on each campus. And so Summer Academy is also very small. The classroom sizes are about 10 to 15 per classroom. Each classroom for Summer Academy has a classroom assistant that is a current student at St. John's College that can speak to their time here and explain kind of what it's like to be in college at St. John's. And then, of course, if you apply to Summer Academy and you attend, you will be qualified for a $1,000 scholarship for every year of undergrad while you are enrolled with us. Our typical students who attend Summer Academy are usually top high school students who are seeking truly an intellectual and academic experience from their summer. They love to read. They love to discuss what they're reading with their peers, with their professors. We really highly encourage students who are thinking about these top liberal arts schools and going to attend Ivy League schools to attend Summer Academy to experience this seminar-based discussion style that we have. In addition, the reading that each week entails is quite challenging. However, it's also quite engaging. Okay, so our first thing that we're going to talk about today are our 3 sessions in Maryland, in Annapolis, Maryland, next summer, 2026. The first week is a week with Shakespeare. You'll be taking seminar and reading Hamlet, and language tutorials will cover sonnets and poetry and drama and comedy. And so it'll be a very engaging week with Shakespeare. It's the third week in June, and followed by that we have a second week called Sight and Insight, and that will focus on Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility. There will be some poetry and even math class, which may not be the standard math class that you're used to. Typically our students engage in math starting with Euclid their freshman year, and so that's what Summer Academy will introduce you to. And finally, the third week in Annapolis is Equality and Inequality. That week will be held the first week of July. It will occur right after 4th of July on our campus. They'll be reading Rousseau, looking at the Federalist Papers, and reading various American speeches. Next, we have Santa Fe, New Mexico. And our first week is called Wisdom and Wilderness. And so that will take place the first week of July. It does overlap with the third week in Annapolis. So if you plan to go to both campuses, you'll want to plan a little strategically with your calendar and with your travel, of course. The second week is Courage in the Soul. And then, of course, the third week is thinking about paintings and poetry. And so as you can see, some of these themes are actually very reminiscent of our locations of where we are. Annapolis will cover a little bit more law and philosophy and classical literature, and Santa Fe is going to cover a little bit more paintings and poetry. We have seminar about paintings, actually, and we have discussions about wilderness, if you will. And so a lot of these experiential components will begin in the text and then will be explored later throughout the week. We offer Friday excursions for those who want to stay over a Friday or through a whole weekend and attend 2 sessions in a row. And please take note of the dates, Monday the 15th through Thursday, June 18th. These are again held for 2 hours a day on Zoom, and they are also taught by our full-time faculty members. So you'll get to meet a current tutor at the college and also meet a classroom assistant who is a current student at St. John's College. The full cost of 1 week of Summer Academy is $1,400 a week. That's from Sunday check-in day through the Friday the check-out day. Weekends cost $200. If one stays over the weekend or just the Friday, it is still $200. That includes the outdoor excursion in Santa Fe. I encourage you to go to our website, sjc.edu/summer-academy. Our application will open as early as December 1st for next summer 2026. And if you have any questions whatsoever, you're more than welcome to email myself at summer.academy@sjc.edu. And I look forward to speaking with you and also seeing your applications come through. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you for that awesome explanation of both of your programs. And Caduce, thanks for being here with us tonight. So anybody that has specific questions about St. John's, please feel free. You have Caduce here to answer those for you. So we are going to just move right along. We've got a full house here tonight. So our next organization that we have here with us is Centro Mundo Lenga. And with us, we have Caesar. Hi, Caesar. How are you?
Hi, Regan. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for being here.
Thank
I
you.
have a short video to share. Do you want to introduce yourself a little bit beforehand or?
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Cesar. I work in Centrum Lengua, and you're gonna be hearing about our wonderful programs in Spain, and I hope you like it. Thank
Fantastic.
you.
We'll go ahead and get that going. Any questions that you might have about Mundo Lengua, please put those in the Q&A. And again, remember that reader response form is in the chat. That's how you can connect with any of the organizations that are here. Make sure you fill that out. Okay, here we go without further ado.
Everybody, my name is Cesar. I'm here with Mundo Lengua, and I'm here to show you how you're gonna be able to live a transformative, life-changing Spanish program. Here are some of our programs. We have Pre-EP Spanish, IB summer courses, Spanish immersion programs, and gap year. All of our programs are focused on you learning what you want to learn and or need to learn by doing and by immersing yourself in the true Spanish culture. So you're gonna have an immersion experience for academic growth. You're gonna develop as a person. You're gonna deepen your cultural understanding of Spain by learning past and present, and also you're gonna become a more independent and a more aware person. You're gonna have interactive learning with our native teachers. You're gonna share experience with another students that will shape you as a person, and those students will become your friends even beyond the program. And you're also gonna be 24/7 globally immersed in Spanish culture. All of this happens with our safe support 24/7. So you're gonna learn by doing. You're gonna develop communicative abilities. You're gonna speak to native Spanish speakers in markets and bars and in general real life settings. And you're gonna have language exchange with other students so you can learn how Spanish is truly spoken in Spain. All of this wouldn't be complete without getting to know the culture and how it has developed and changed through time. You're gonna learn about Spanish past and Spanish present. And this will foster your vision and will deepen your understanding of our beautiful Spanish traditions. You will also have organized group activities like kayaking and biking that will let you get to know the culture and the city from different perspectives and will strengthen teamwork and you will make great friends along the way. Our activities do not only happen in Seville and Cadiz. They also happen in different parts of Spain and neighboring countries. It's always worry-free and hassle-free travel. We take care of everything for you so you can truly immerse yourself in in Spain's culture without having to worry about anything. It's gonna be a truly 24/7 immersion because you're gonna be staying in your home away from home with one of our Spanish host families. They will provide a welcoming home and they will give you everyday interaction. You will also taste wonderful and very delicious Spanish home cooked meals. And who knows, maybe come back with a recipe or two. And of course, you will have our 24/7 support. We have a line that you can call anytime you feel lost or if you need anything. Our staff is always happy to help and give you recommendations. And if you need help with interacting, if you need help getting a gym membership, if you need help going somewhere, how do I take the bus? How do I go there? How do I do this? We're always there for you to help. And this happens, in my opinion, in the best parts of Spain, which is the south. This happens in Sevilla and Cádiz, that you can see in the map right there. Okay, sorry. And let's talk a little bit about them. Seville, it's a wonderful city. It's a city with culture, it's a city with art, with a lot of architecture, and you're gonna be able to explore cathedrals, you're gonna be go to ancient palaces, you're gonna be surrounded by history, truly. You have wonderful, beautiful cobblestone streets, but it's also a city of contrast because two streets over of that cobblestone alley, you will see modernity architecture, you will see 21st century people living their lives in a true Spanish way. And you will also be able to enjoy Cadiz. Cadiz is a different city with a different pace of life. It's a seaside city with beautiful golden sand beaches and almost constant sunshine. And it's a little bit different if you want to immerse yourself in the coastal life of Spain. So you're gonna be able to immerse yourself in the Spanish culture to learn Spanish, also learn the culture. You're gonna develop as a person. It's a truly personalized immersion program because you're gonna be able to change or move things around to make sure that the experience is what is what you need. And of course, you have 24/7 support, and we are there for whatever you may need. What are you waiting for? You're one email away from doing the Spanish program of your life. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Caesar. Thanks for sharing all about Mundo Lengua and the opportunities. The food sounds amazing.
It is. It is.
Fantastic. So,
Thank you.
I know there's quite a bit of a time difference, so please take advantage of Caesar being here tonight. Ask him those questions. I do see a couple in there already. So thank you so much for being here. Before we move on to our next organization, I just want to reiterate filling out that reader response form, taking advantage of asking those questions, and just highlighting the fact that we have so many unique programs here with us tonight. It just makes me so excited. Any type of student has an opportunity. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on to our next program. We've got Teresa with Ed Connick. Hi, how are you?
Great. Thank you for having me, Regan. Can you see the screen?
Absolutely. I can't wait to hear more about the programs that you have to offer. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Regan. My name is Teresa, and I work at Ed Connick, pre-college programs for high school students in New York City this summer. Now, I'm sure you haven't heard of Ed Connick, but perhaps you have heard of the wonderful schools that we own and operate. Ed Connick is the parent company that owns and operates the School of the New York Times for journalism, media, and culture, Vogue College of Fashion for the business side of fashion and fashion communication, Sotheby's Institute of Art for the business of art and global art markets, and Wired Education, which is a technology magazine. So it's also media, culture, and reporting. The goal of Ed Connick is to change students' lives by delivering relevant experiential education and career preparation. And that's key, career preparation. How do you know what college you want to apply to, what major you want to pursue if you've never done anything? We want to get you ready for a career, and we will teach you, industry experts from global iconic brands will teach you. So in other words, journalists from the New York Times will be your teachers. People who work for Vogue magazine or in the fashion world will be your teachers. So what are the benefits of a summer program with us? Well, hands-on learning from industry professionals. As I said, they're not professors. They are working professionals in those amazing industries. You'll get early career exploration and preparation so you can figure out where you want to apply to college. What do you want to do for your life? Also, you'll be living in university dormitories in Manhattan, so you'll experience university life. You'll have roommates. You'll have a shared bathroom. You'll do your laundry. You'll make friends from all over the world, all over the US. We are a US company, so about 65% of our students are American. and about 35% are from around the world. And that's my job. I recruit international students. This helps you gain confidence because each 2-week program includes a final project that you have to present in front of your class and your teachers. And that, along with your certificate of completion from the school that you choose, will all look really, really good on a university application and help you get into the school of your dreams. So if you are 15 to 18 by next summer, grades 10, 11, 12, come see us in New York. It's a 2-week program, so you'll move into the dorms on a Sunday and you'll move out the following Friday. But Thursday, we do a great closing ceremony, like a mini graduation. The one for Vogue is at Vogue headquarters in Lower Manhattan. The one at Sotheby's is at the Sotheby's Auction House. You'll have activities every night. You'll have speakers, guest speaker series. You'll have 3 meals per day and lots of activities. I'll start with the School of the New York Times. There are 4 tracks to choose from, but if you go to the School of the New York Times website, you'll see over 20 courses within those 4 tracks. There's reporting on law, reporting on sports, there's reporting on culture and food, reporting on fashion, there's opinion, there's international politics. So videos, graphic design. So anything that you're interested in, go to the School of the New York Times website. I'll give you the website at the end. There are 4 2-week sessions for the School of the New York Times. Residential tuition is $7,695, which includes your tuition, room and board, all the activities, everything but your airfare and health insurance. If you live in the New York City area, you can come as a day student. By the way, we do offer some financial aid. It's limited, so you can apply when you apply online for our programs. The next school is Sotheby's Summer Institute. We do not teach painting and drawing. We want you to make money in the field of art. So we teach 2-week sessions in art business, learning about markets, museums, and money, global art history and its effects on the world, and inside luxury, culture and couture, how fashion has become a luxury product that is considered art. The terms for Sotheby's are in July. Vogue Summer School, I know everybody loves fashion. We don't teach fashion design, we teach the business of fashion. So you'll choose a 2-week program in either fashion business, fashion media, or fashion styling. And again, you'll be taught by industry professionals who work either at the magazine or in the fashion world. And excursions will include trips to major design houses and retailers. There are also 4 sessions, just like the New York Times. We have a short winter break program with Vogue. It's in January 4th to 9th. I'm not sure what your school break is, but you might check that out. And we have an online Vogue program. It's 4 weeks, and it's in either fashion business or fashion media. Our final program is Wired Education. Wired is a magazine that focuses on technology, culture, and how it's shaping our future. So there are 2 terms in June, and you can choose a major in tech and entrepreneurship. So if you're interested in starting up your own company, that would be great. Tech and media and tech and culture. Let's talk about where you're going to live. We have university housing in Manhattan with doubles, triples, and quads, ensuite bathrooms, 3 meals a day, brunch on the weekends. This is a typical dorm. I know everybody is interested in that. Bathrooms, laundry. And that's our QR code to go to our website where you can find more information on each of the programs. That's my email address, and I'll go back to the QR code. There it is, and I'm done.
Fantastic. Wow, lots of information, lots of opportunities, all different types. And you got it in like right before 6 minutes. Thanks, Teresa. I really appreciate it. Guys, keep the questions coming. I have put the reader response back into the chat. So there's that. Lots of questions are coming in. Our presenters are fielding those questions as you speak. So we are just moving right along. I'm really excited about all these different opportunities. So We are going to move into, gosh, are we at the halfway point? Yeah, we're just past the halfway point, guys. So again, if you're debating, thinking, maybe I have a question, maybe I don't, I don't want you to run out of time. Thank you again, Ed Connick, for being here, and that great presentation. I know I got a little kind of scatterbrain there, so going to rein it back in. We are going to move on to our next organization, which we have Visionaire X, and we do have a representative from Visionaire with us tonight. So if you have some specific questions, go ahead, throw that in the chat. Visionaire is a fully online STEM business and academic program. They work with students one-on-one, and they have a mentorship, one-on-one mentorship of industry leaders and professionals from STEM, business, and academic programs. But don't take it from me. Go ahead, let's watch this video. Enjoy.
Imagine your child, still a student, co-creating an AI tool with a Google innovation leader, or solving a sustainability challenge with IKEA's product director, or cracking a business case with a McKinsey consultant. Imagine those mentors becoming advocates, writing powerful letters of recommendations, and opening doors to future opportunities. This is the world VisionaryX creates for its students. At VisionaryX, students work one-on-one with seasoned professional leaders from the world's most admired companies, prestigious universities, and purpose-driven startups. Our mentors are people shaping high-growth businesses and innovation today. Directors, VPs, heads of products, AI leaders, senior consultants, guiding students to build impactful portfolio-ready outcomes. VisionaryX is not just a mentorship program, it's a powerful career launchpad. In the AI era, while knowledge is abundant, proof of ability is still rare. Universities and employers prioritize work experience, references and endorsements, and demonstrable real-world outcomes. Our students create undeniable evidence of their potential, giving them a competitive advantage in admissions, scholarships, and career opportunities, with authentic applied experience, which is highly valued today. 95% of our students benefited from stronger, more competitive profiles. They experienced 9 times higher acceptance odds at top universities and secured internships of their choice. We've seen real life-changing wins. Our past student Eileen raised funding from 2 health tech investors after her dementia innovation project. Lars secured a spot at a top university with a full scholarship. Madison now has a lifelong mentor, currently a VP of data science, and even received a standing offer to join her mentor's team in the future. Not just that, our impact has been recognized by respected global publications as well. Our projects cover the most in-demand domains in the world today, including digital health, product development, climate tech, machine learning, no-code AI, entrepreneurship, and much more. We offer 3 tracks: Summit with a C-suite leader, Catalyst, where a senior industry leader guides you to build an advanced personalized project, and Ignite for beginners. In our flagship programs, every student is paired with a senior leader from the world's top organization: Google, McKinsey, Adidas, Meta, Nike, Spotify, and many more. And because VisionaryX projects are highly personalized, we prefer to only mentor 50 students a year. And in 2025, 80% of those seats were already filled by February. Here are a few examples of our mentors: a chief commercial officer at the European Space Agency, a data science and AI leader from Adidas, a VP of brand innovation from Goldman Sachs, AI leaders from Tesla, Apple, Canva, and Miro, climate innovators from Oxford, engineering directors, product leaders, health tech innovators, and more. These are the people guiding our students one-on-one for unmatched impact. While other programs rely on PhD mentors or recent graduates, our students work with professional leaders who are actually shaping high tech industries, businesses, and innovation at a fee that is significantly more accessible compared to other premium programs. Looking at past, our students have built AI tools for dementia with a health tech director, analyzed sports performance with an analytics director, created sustainability framework with founder of a fast growing climate startup, and many, many more. During the course, students meet their mentors for about 1 hour a week and spend around 3 hours doing meaningful project work. Projects typically finish in 2 to 4 months, and students can start anytime in the year. You do not need any prior knowledge. Pace and complexity are customized per student. Using their project outcomes, students can boost their academic profiles with strong recommendation letters, gain access to early professional networks, win awards, secure internships that are hard to achieve otherwise. Some pursue startup journeys and raise funding, while others have applied for patents for their innovation. Either way, all students walk away with a deeper sense of confidence and direction. Parents consistently tell us that our programs continue to pay off for years long after the project ends because the mentorship, the portfolio, the network, and the skills gained keep helping students throughout their university, internships, and early career opportunities. If you or your child is passionate about building something meaningful, if they want mentorship that truly opens doors, and if you want a program that creates real lasting impact, VisionRx would be an incredible fit. Thank you, and you can always contact us for more details.
Wow. Some more great opportunities for some rising leaders. And if you have any questions specifically about Visionaire X, please put those in the Q&A. We do have a representative with us here tonight. A lot of information in that presentation. So again, that reader response form is back in the chat. This is the way that you can connect with any of the presenters that are here with us tonight during this hour. We did have a previous session, and we do have another session after this as well. So hopefully your schedule will allow you to join us and stay on to hear even more. So that reader response form will be good for all of those organizations. So we are doing great. We've got a couple more organizations. The next one we have is Study Mine, and we've got Dr. Kunal. Hi, Dr. Kunal, how are you?
Hi there. I'm good, thank you.
Very
Hi,
good.
everyone.
Thanks for being here. We are excited to learn about the opportunities that students might find with StudyMind. So I'm going to go ahead and give the floor over to you. Thanks, Dr. Kunal Dasani.
Awesome. Okay, great. Yeah, so I'm going to be talking today about the Study Mind summer camps in the UK. So these are very exciting summer programs in London, which are aimed at helping students explore careers such as medicine, psychology, banking, law, engineering, and much more. So my background is actually as a doctor who later shifted into business as a entrepreneur. So I know firsthand how important it is for students to understand the careers they're going into and how they can change in the future. So our camps are held at UCL in London, and we have two types of camp for students aged 12 to 15 and students aged 15 to 18. And our US students really love the cultural experience because they're meeting students from the UK, Europe, Australia, the Middle East, and much other countries. And students stay at UCL Halls, which is at University College London. And this is one of the best global universities in the heart of London, and actually where I studied medicine myself. So throughout the week, we have lots of exciting visits, and the halls that we stay at are very close to places like Oxford Street, King's Cross, Regent's Park, and much more. And luckily, our camps are during that rare time of the year when it's not grey and raining in the UK. So luckily, students get the full London summer experience. So, how can our camps help you? So, firstly, they can really strengthen your college or university application. So after the camp, you get a reference letter and a graduation letter from our team, and that can play a key role whether you're applying in the US, UK, or anywhere else in the world. Secondly, like I mentioned before, it's really important for students to choose the right career path for them, and our camps help them decide if a career path is right for them, and sometimes, just as importantly, if it's wrong for them. So we really try to keep our camps very fun, engaging, and interactive. So you spend a lot of time outside of the classroom, so going to hospitals and medicine, legal firms, design studios, engineering plants, and much more. And our students really love this because it keeps them excited to visit companies around London. So I've given you lots of information, so let's do a quick recap. The camps are for students aged 12 to 18. The camps are in central London, and students can book for 1, 2, or 3 weeks. And we have over 20 different career options to pick from. And each camp involves career experiences, networking, and university college application coaching. So we obviously know how important safety is for our US students as well, all of our global students. So in our accommodation, students can feel safe in the knowledge that we have a 24/7 security with our guardians on site at all times. Students get 3 meals a day in the accommodation, and we organise lots of activities such as going to the West End Theatre, sports days in Regent's Park, and boat rides in the River Thames. And the quality of our camps is really enforced by the strong names that we work with. So our banking camp is in partnership with EY and Lloyd's of London. For medicine, we work with the NHS. The law camp is in partnership with the Royal Courts of Justice and Beverley Morris. And each of the students who comes to our camps gets to really network with top professionals in London's hub. And StudyMind is also a official partner with the Department of Education and UK national government. So we work with over 200 schools and colleges across the US and the UK, which has really helped us to develop fantastic programs that are of really high quality. So as you mentioned before, we have lots of different types of camps, as you can see on screen. And what we'll do now is we'll just run through an example and timetable for banking. I'd just like to mention that we have a QR code in the top right of the screen where you can book a call. I'll show that again at the end. So, for example, for our banking camp, it's a really exciting experience. And instead of sitting in a bank in real work experience where students are often sitting in the corner and not really interacting, in our camp, the students really get to work as a banker and as a business person. So they learn how to trade in like a simulated stock market. They get to work in like a Dragon's Den style startup workshop. And they also visit a investment bank to meet bankers firsthand. They also get to go to Innocent Smoothies and learn about branding. And they also get a tour of the trading floor in Lloyd's Bank, which is in one of the most spectacular buildings newly built in the heart of London's financial hub. So the QR code on screen lets you book a call and also shows you where our website is. And I'd highly encourage you to book a call because you can just find out a bit more information, whether it's about the UK or the US. And what I'd say is that even if you aren't looking to apply to the UK for university, it's still a fantastic program to come on. And many of our US students come just to get a flavor of the career path in a different country. I'd like to just finish by sharing a very quick 50-second video just about our camps.
We've been up to a wide range of
This is about the law camp.
things in the legal field.
We did a mock trial in the Royal Courts of Justice and a moot in a UCL classroom.
We've also seen multiple barristers, solicitors, and we've even been to a law firm.
And that was really amazing. We got to meet a really cool barrister.
My name is Keon Stewart and I am a corporate lawyer. I have shared an insight into the legal profession to the students, explaining a little bit about my background, how I get into the law, but also some of the expectations versus realities. And we've also had an opportunity to practice a case study, which I would do with my trainees. The students have an opportunity to actually have hands-on experience with some of the tasks and skills that they would be doing in practice, such as the mock trials.
We had a seminar on corporate law and multiple other stuff. And this week we did human rights law, and we met a woman that did tax law and model UN. And yeah, it's been really good.
It's just been constantly learning new things about the law, the profession, and people's experience into getting into the profession. I'd say definitely come on the course, just because you have such an exposure to the legal field that I never would have had before.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much, Dr. Dasani. We really appreciate it. Very insightful, lots of opportunities. Those of you that are here with us watching live, please feel free to ask any specific questions to Dr. Dasani. He'll be happy to answer them. And they're also on that reader response form. I also, before we go on to our very last presenter who's waited patiently, I want to remind you that anyone that registered for tonight's event, you will get a recording of the entire event, all 3 hours actually. So don't feel like if you've missed something or you got on late or you had to leave early, you're going to have the opportunity to learn about all of the different organizations. So without further ado, rounding out tonight's this hour's event, we have Patty Walker with Hawaii Preparatory Academy. Hi, Patty. How are you?
Very good, thank you. I appreciate being here.
Thanks so much for being here, and I really look forward to learning more about what students can expect at Hawaii Preparatory. I'll go ahead and share your video now for everybody. Again, feel
Okay,
free to go ahead.
I was just going to say this is about our summer academy for students age 11 to 17. And I'd like to share the video first.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get that going.
Hello, my name is Patty Walker, and I direct the summer programs here at Hawaii Preparatory Academy. We are located on Hawaii Island, which is also known as the Big Island. We offer our summer academies from June 22nd to July 17th for students age 11 to 17. We offer 5 academies, and I'm happy to share with you details about each of those. Beginning with robotics and the AI project. This is a 4-week STEM program where you will have an opportunity to build a robot, do the engineering, the coding, to guide your robot through underwater obstacles. And then 2 weeks of artificial intelligence project. You will be working with professionals in the area on building your own AI program for a topic that is important to you. Our second academy is the Arts Academy. We have both visual and performing arts. The visual arts is an opportunity for both budding artists as well as those of you who have been doing art for a long time. It's a chance to enhance your skills. Work will be done both in the studio and in the community. Performing arts will be an opportunity to work on singing, acting, and movement, and we'll end with a performance in our showcase at the end of the summer. Our third academy is Marine Explorations, an opportunity to explore the oceans here in Hawaii. We have 3 courses offered during Marine Explorations. The Hawaii Coral Reef Ecology is an opportunity to observe and explore the near shore reefs here in Hawaii and learn about the fish that make the reef their home. The Ridge to Reef course is an opportunity to hike both shoreline and the hillsides, learning about how the land and the ocean impact each other. And the third course is PADI Open Water Scuba. This is an opportunity to become scuba certified in the 2-week program. Our fourth academy is Hawaiian Style Academy. This is a chance to immerse yourself in the culture of Hawaii. You'll be learning about traditions, values, cultural practices, and the rich history here in the Kohala Mountains. Our last academy is the English Language Learner Academy. We have students from all around the world who come to improve their English speaking, reading, and writing in hopes to be able to come to HPA someday. We offer academies for both day and boarding students. For those students who are boarding, you will be staying in our dorms located here on our campus. The dorm has two wings, one for boys, one for girls. Each has a community bathroom in each wing, as well as each room has two beds, so everyone will have a roommate. There's also the lobby area that is open for gatherings. Our Kennedy Square is the hub for the summer. Our student union is a place to socialize and gather, the student store where you can purchase swag or snacks, our dining hall, which offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner for our boarders, lunch for our day students. They provide packouts when we're on excursions. And our offices for the summer program are located on this square as well. For boarders, the weekends are full of fun and exploring the Hawaii Island. This is when we'll head to the beach, we'll go on hikes, we do a beach cleanup to give back a little bit to the community. You'll have an opportunity to visit Volcano National Park and explore waterfalls and go on one of the most wonderful snorkeling boat tours you'll ever see. Our dates are June 22nd to July 17th. We do ask boarding students to arrive a couple days early and depart the day after we end. That gives you some opportunity to get over your jet lag and prepare for long travel home. Our typical schedule, both for the weekday and weekend, you can find on our website. Tuition and fees as well will be on our website, and an opportunity for you to decide which sport you would like, intramural sports, horseback, or tennis. When you arrive, you'll come to the Kona International Airport. Our residential assistants, dressed just as these young people are, will meet you at the airport. We will transport you to our campus and back to the airport as needed. This is our HPA campus. It's a beautiful place to spend 4 weeks of your summer learning and living on the island of Hawaii. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, anyone that is watching with us tonight live, I really appreciate you being here with us and spending your night with us. This concludes our presentation for this second hour of TeenLife Summer Programs live events. We had a lot of fantastic questions come into the chat. Thank you for that. Thank you for interacting and engaging. We have one more hour after this, so please feel free to log back on. But on behalf of TeenLife, I want to say a special thank you to all of our presenters from all of the organizations that were here with us tonight. Thank you for your time, and more importantly, thank you for your amazing opportunities for students.
Thank you, Reagan.
Absolutely. Nights like tonight make me super excited for the various opportunities that every student has out there, whether it's in person, online, traveling, culture, science, technology. If you are interested in something, there's a program out there for you. So really appreciate the experts being here tonight. Yeah, I think we got all of our questions answered, and feel free to tune in to the next hour. Thank you again. Have a great night, and more importantly, happy holidays, everybody. Enjoy this special time of year. Thanks so much. Take care.